You flaked. What's going on, man? How's
Oh,
life?
you're very
Is it better now? My sound?
yes.
Okay, cool. Let me make sure.
What
Okay,
is
cool.
the equal? What is on the other spectrum of loud?
Quiet, faint,
Quiet.
quiet.
Yes.
It's like a,
Oh damn, I'm tired. You got a nice new
it's like
haircut.
it's the SAT word. Synonyms? Is that what it is? Synonym? I think that's what it is. Synonym. Synonym. Is it? Synonym. Why can't I spell? Synonym definition: a word or phrase that means exactly or near the same as another word. Anyways, all right. Your skin better? You're ready for some pimping? You're
Yes,
talking
it's
to what?
way
All right, it's good.
so. Yeah.
You look like you got a tan. It's great.
Oh, really? No,
Yeah,
I started to use sunscreen.
it's good.
Yeah.
Springtime is coming in Germany.
Yeah, it's pretty good. You
Great.
can go outside 12 degrees. That's very, very good.
It's warming up in Vegas too. It's like 90 during the day now, 85, 90. So,
What is this in degrees? In Celsius?
fuck, dude. 20, 27,
Oh my God. It's
20,
perfect.
27, 29. My math is off. Fuck. All right.
Yeah.
Usually better at estimating. All right, let's get to the update. So, what's new? What have you done?
I had some dates
Mm-hmm.
with one girl, and I kind of have like those 190s. And I noticed that, and I'm convinced I have to get more options in girls because she's taking this dating process very slow. It's
Mm-hmm.
like a East European girl from Moldavia. At the first date, I kissed her, so I went like
Wait, sorry,
90%.
sorry. My brain is okay. So, where'd you meet this girl?
This was the concert girl,
Oh, okay, okay, all right,
and we meet every Sunday. God knows why she only got time every Sunday,
okay.
but we meet every Sunday. And yeah, kissed on the first date.
That's pretty good.
At the second date, she didn't wanted to kiss,
Mm-hmm.
but it was fun. We
Yeah.
went to go dancing salsa. The third date, we went to cinema. That was the last date. Yes, and was also very, very good. And we had
What movie did you guys watch?
uh like a children's movie, Disney Pixar. It's called, I don't know, Hopper or
Okay.
Hoppers or something like that, with animals. It was fun. I laughed a
Uh,
lot.
wait, is this like a
And
mainstream movie or what?
yeah, it should be
What's it called?
Hoppers.
How do you spell it?
Hopper. I believe it's
Okay,
called
okay,
Hopper.
okay. Oh my god, dude, it's like a fucking chipmunk. Dude,
Yes,
fuck.
it was fun.
All right.
And I had her in my arm, and we were holding hands. And
Okay.
when I wanted
Damn, dude.
to put my hand on her leg,
Mm-hmm.
she took my hand,
Mm-hmm.
put it to the
Back?
side,
Are you fucking
yeah, and,
dude?
and then she wanted to hold hands with me again, but
What the
distinct,
fuck?
I was like distancing myself from her because of
All right.
that. And
So this is
yeah,
the movie.
she opened up emotionally, but
Mm-hmm.
she's like very, very slow. She has not much time, but she's writing something like, "Ah, I want to see you again,
Um.
looking
All right.
forward," and
So
shit. I have no idea.
when girls are like girls like that, you can be obnoxious in the sense that they like they like you, but they just won't let you escalate. You just think it's hella funny, and you just keep doing it. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
I've had girls where they're just not about getting down, and just like every 10 minutes you try it again because they like you, right? You can sense they like you, but
Yeah,
either they are purposely going slow, but they like you, so it's like premeditated, or yeah, they're comfortable. Like a girl would just they wouldn't do that, right? Like if they weren't comfortable with you, they would just leave, right? So the fact that they're going on multiple dates, even if they're pushing your hand away, you just keep doing it. Right? Obviously, like don't be autistic about it, but um, yeah, it's one of those things where you kind of have to know from experience where you there's just some girls you just do it enough and they just fucking get it and they're just like, oh, okay, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Just
I'm not sure
acclimation.
about this girl. I like her. We understand each other very good.
Mm-hmm.
Laughing a lot. She's opening up. I'm
Mm-hmm.
opening up. Blah blah.
Yeah.
But I'm missing the fucking physical part.
Well,
So
just
it feels like
keep escalating until you get blown out. Then
okay.
you know what I'm saying? Keep going. So the third day,
I have
you can
nothing.
do. Hey, you got nothing to lose. I mean,
So I invited her when last time when I was with her and I was bringing her home.
mm-hmm.
I told her, hey, let's meet again, but
Mm-hmm.
not in 7 days. Like let's meet in the middle of the week after work,
Yeah,
do something after work.
yeah.
And I said, maybe we can cook at my place.
Mm-hmm.
We watch some art books or photography books and listen to some music.
Yeah,
And she said, okay, let's think
right.
about it. And then went on with my life. And Tuesday, she sent me memes and stuff and wrote things, and everything was very positive. And then at Tuesday, I said, hey, I want to see you.
Mm-hmm.
Let's meet up tomorrow. I invite you to my place. First, we go shopping, then we cook together.
Okay.
And when you want to go, I order you an Uber so you come safe back home. And she said, I want to see you too,
Mm-hmm.
but I have an appointment after work. And honestly, I don't feel comfortable visiting your place
Mm.
because we don't know each other for a long time or something like that.
It's the fucking fourth date,
Yeah. And
and
then I asked her, okay, when are you free this week? And she said again, it's Sunday. And
I don't. Well, look, listen. This is why you need to talk to 50 girls a week, man. So you don't put all your
yeah,
eggs in one basket.
yeah, of course.
This
Yes.
it like this again. I'm gonna say the same thing every coaching call. People like to do what they think they're strong. They want to avoid what they're weak. Right? You're a computer guy, so computer guys like to do automations and AI and scraping data and all that shit. You know, that's after you can approach and escalate, right? So because otherwise you're gonna burn weeks and months on just one girl, right? Like the opportunity cost of, you know, if it works out, great, but you can't rely on just like one girl. You know what I mean? This girl is
Yes.
just, you know.
I noticed it yesterday or today, I don't know when. And I will go out. So
Okay.
but, even if it turns out good with her, even if it takes a little bit time,
Mm-hmm.
it's not clever to put all eggs in one basket.
Yeah.
You're completely right with that.
Yeah.
And I see that. And yeah, I have like needs to be fulfilled.
Yeah. Yeah.
And if she
Um.
doesn't fulfill
Okay.
them,
So
I
let's
get
say you get
another.
her back to your house. Like, how are you gonna escalate? Do you actually have ideas or no?
Yeah, of course.
Like what?
So when she would come home,
Yeah.
I would show her my apartment first, and I would usually I cook. Then we go into the kitchen, we
Mm-hmm.
cook together, and I don't even escalate. But in the process of cooking, usually what I do is like when she's sitting there, I just go to her and kiss her. Or when we are standing, I pull her to
Mm-hmm.
me
Yeah.
and don't force sex or something, but we have time. So just chill out and we sit on the couch later and then we get closer, maybe watch a movie, then it's natural to cuddle and stuff, and you can proceed from there.
Do you have a massage gun?
Not a massage
Go
gun,
get
but
one. Do you guys have Amazon? Get a here. I'll show you what's good.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good
Hold
idea.
Fuck it, I'll show my. Yeah. So have you used a Theragun? Have you heard of it?
No.
Here, I mean, there's like a million one of these. I'll share you the. I'll share the screen. Ever seen these?
I cannot see your screen.
Oh, hold on. Let's see here. You see this?
The fuck, $500?
No. There's cheaper ones. This is you get a Chinese knockoff for like $30.
Yeah, I've seen it here.
You don't need the $500.
Like 20 euros, 30
Chinese
euros in the
knockoff.
store.
See what we got.
Chinese.
Yeah, dude. You get fucking you get ones for like $60. So yeah. Yeah, it's really good. And then also there's also it's called massage oil, Kama Sutra.
Already got it.
You have Kama Sutra massage oil?
Yes.
Okay. How'd you know about it?
Yeah, like I have like different lotions and massage gels and like the shit. I'm good equipped.
So you know how to give massages?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool. Let's give you some tools. Dude, I used to use the fucking sander buffer back in the day. It was so cheap. It was like a Home Depot buffer. It was cheap too. Yeah, dude, this is hella cheap. Dude, these are fucking amazing for massages. Let me see here. You ever seen these? It's $49, dude. It's the best fucking. No, I'm telling you.
No shit.
I have fucking videos of me, dude. This is sick.
Oh,
Yeah,
crazy.
$30, and it's amazing. No, I'm serious. It looks a little weird, but it's fucking amazing, bro. You just
Crazy.
like you get on top of a girl, like she's no. This is what you do, right? You have a movie in bed. You have the movie, right? She's laying facing the movie. Her ass is in the air, and then you just start buffing with this. It feels really good. It's like a normal massage, but it's pretty epic. So yeah, it's great. It's good shit. All right.
I talked with a friend about my problems with cold approach on the street, and I have this business partner who's also into pickup, and he's booking coachings left and right, infield, day game shit, and I asked him why is he so. He's not good in game, but he's good in executing what his mindset is, and he said to me, he's playing to win, and before that he was playing to not lose.
That's a lot of people. A lot of people play to not lose.
And I believe I was also playing not to lose. And we will see tomorrow if my mindset is better, because I can talk to people and everything is fine, but when it gets to approaching, I have no idea why I have like such a barrier.
Yeah. Well, eventually you're gonna get all these really long conversations that go nowhere, and then you just start getting really pissed off, right? So, yeah, I remember my first year in pickup, 2011. I'd approach, and then I'd be in an hour and a half long conversation at the club. I was like too pussy to go for the pull, right? Because again, it's like, oh, I feel so good. I don't want to ruin the set, right? It's like I'm at a high point. And then I remember talking to this Asian girl. We were at Marquee, and met her at fucking 12. midnight, talked to like 2 o'clock, fucked up the pull. And then I was just sitting in the club, like I was happy, but also depressed at the same time. And then I didn't have the energy to approach any girls after that. I was just kind of like in this weird lull, you know? And there were so many times where I would get to 99% and like something just fails. Right? I remember I was about to pull this girl, then I forgot where I parked my car. Then I was like looking for which level my car was. And she just saw the hesitation and she ended up leaving. So I literally got to the 99% mark and then I failed. Right. So yeah, pulling is very fickle, man. Like a lot of guys, they have they overestimate. You know, just even this last weekend, I had a student, right? Very confident guy, like he's a business guy, right? He's in crypto, and just everything he says is just, oh yeah, it's as if it's 100% certainty. But like people that go out a lot, just understand that like the more you go out, the more you realize there's a lot of uncertainty and a lot of chaos and a lot of variables. So we're at the club and he was talking to this girl and he was like, "Oh, yeah, she's down. She's down to go home with me, right?" So I'm looking at the situation, right? They were in conversation for 4 minutes. So I'm like, "How are you so sure? Like, how do you fucking know that?" Yeah, I don't. You know, even for me, I talked to a girl for 4 minutes. You haven't moved the girl. You haven't figured out who she's with. You don't know her obligations. You don't know if she likes the DJ. How do you know with 100% certainty that she's down to go home with you? Right? I'm like, dude, 4 minutes. I mean, it's not like you guys are already walking out. Like if she's like holding your hands and you're walking out the club, okay, right? But I'm like, okay, you met her at the bar. You talk for 3 minutes. You're still at the bar. She's still like drinking her drink. How do you know she's gonna fucking go home with you? Like, where does this level of delusional confidence? I mean, confidence is good, but like if it's delusional confidence, I mean, it's like. So, I wasn't so up. It wasn't that I was upset. It wasn't that. How do I rephrase this? So, there's nothing wrong with confidence. You can be confident is great, but I'm like, listen, if you're so fucking sure that you can pull this girl, why don't you just fucking pull it, right? It's always like students where they have a lot of confidence, but they don't follow up. They're like, oh, it's in the bag, but they don't actually go for the pull. And then after it was an excuse. He was like, oh, well, the girl's a little bit old. She's like in her 30s. I'm like, show me that you can fucking move a girl. Because this was like the first day and we've done like 10 approaches. He hasn't moved a single girl. I'm like, show me you can pull a girl, move a girl, and if you repeatedly show you can do it, then okay, that's fine, right? Like, show me you can do it once, because I understand, like, you know, if you pull consistently, I get it. You're not trying to pull every mid girl. You know what I mean? Just, you know what I mean? Does that make sense? And then it's a waste of time. So it's really based on your skill level and what you can demonstrate. I'm like, all right, look, if you can show me that you can move and pull once, then you can add on all these fucking requirements. But like, let's do it once, right? So he hesitated and he was like, all right. He goes back to the girl, right? And then of course, like, she didn't want to leave. so like, he was like, okay, maybe you're right. Okay, like maybe I was overestimating my abilities. And then of course the girl was talking to other guys. And you also have to understand that, like, if you're a beginner, chances are if you meet a girl that's like giving you a lot, it's not because you did anything amazing. It was because like she was down for anybody, right? And that's a lot, like a lot of beginners don't understand. It's not that like if you get lucky at the early stages, it's not like you're super magical in your game. It's just like you just met an easy target. Because when you try to move that girl, the girl latched onto the next group of guys, right? She was just, I don't know if she was looking for validation or she's just trying to, you know, she was by herself, whatever. But yeah, anyways, yeah, I'm kind of going off of a tangent, but eventually you're just gonna start getting annoyed that you're investing all this time and it doesn't go nowhere, right? In the beginning, you're protecting your ego. You want to feel good. You want to be like, okay, well, You know, I want to feel good, and later on, it's like I need to go somewhere. I can't be fucking talking to girls for like 2 hours and then not pulling the trigger at the end, right? So you gotta think more like instead of preserving your ego, you gotta think like, okay, I'm in my 30s. I need to get this shit
Yeah,
handled. Like we need to fucking
yeah,
hurry up, right?
of course, yes.
So yeah, so but yeah, you'll get to that point, right? The more you get desensitized, the more you spend a lot of time, it doesn't go anywhere. That tipping point is going to happen where you're going to just naturally want to go from preserving your ego and leaving on a high note, and you're going to always go for your, and then you're going to go for the close. Because like in the club, sometimes I just know if I don't make something happen now, I will never see the girl again. So you might have to like risk losing the set, right? Even if it's like, you know what, I have a 25% chance of something happening. I have 75% chance of like blowing it out, right? It's still better than does that make sense? Like this can only you can only see this when you have enough data points, right? So a lot of
Yeah.
guys, like especially in Vegas, when I train guys in Vegas, a lot of guys are like, well, I just got the number and I'll just schedule a date. You know, like I got the number, I got the Instagram. Like, why do I need to keep pushing it that hard? Right? I'll just hang out with her on Tuesday.
You
but
can
then
fuck the number.
and then what happened is they get 100 numbers, and then like the girls fly out on Sunday, right? So and then you're gonna be like, well, I got 100 numbers, none of this is gonna go anywhere. Eventually, you're like, I'd rather take a 75% failure rate than feel good, and then I have a 99.99% chance of failure rate. You just don't see it, right? It's like the failure rate is still there. You just it's just like date, you know what I mean? It doesn't feel as like pronounced as a girl walking out in front of your
Could you,
face, you know?
could you give me advice on the next date? I have this with this girl that is so resistant to getting like kissed and stuff. Like I can hold her hand, I can
Mm-hmm.
we holding hands in public. She's okay to be seen with me.
Mm-hmm.
I have my arm around her waist, pulling her
Okay.
to
Well, why
me.
do you need to kiss her?
Hmm.
Why do you have to kiss her?
Yeah, because that's the logical thing to do or not.
Well, why can't you do something else?
What else?
Well, there's a lot of things you can do. Kissing is not a prerequisite to do anything further.
I was putting my hand on her leg in the cinema while the movie was rolling, and
Yeah.
she put my hand on me.
Okay. We'll do it again.
Yeah.
All right. So you
I
can do
tried.
it. Listen, here's the tip on escalating. Right, the first couple of times where you touch a girl, don't plant your hand on that spot. Don't just be like boom, right? Just brush. When you brush, she doesn't have time to like push it away, and then you just do it again. Do it again. Eventually, like she gets, um, she just gets
Uh-huh.
used to it. But if you plant, it's like, uh, it's too sudden and it's too noticeable, right?
Mhm.
You just graze over it, right?
Mhm,
You know what I'm
mhm,
saying? It's like how the lady boys do it to the white guys in Thailand. They like they do it and then their hands are
I've
gone. You're like,
never
oh
had the
shit.
luck to experience this.
And also like do it while she's distracted, right? Have her play Mario Kart and then escalate on her while she's like in the busy of her final lap
I
of
want to come to my apartment.
what?
She doesn't want to come to my apartment. We meet outside. That's the
Well,
stupid
then come
part.
up with an excuse. Do what David Bond says. Oh, my air conditioner is broken. Just come up with
Yeah,
an excuse, right?
work. This could work. Yeah,
Uh,
that's good.
yeah, you don't have to start off in your house. You could just start somewhere else and then transition.
Yeah.
Okay, so how?
Yeah.
So you've never gotten her to your house?
No.
Okay, well then, just do a regular date and pull her to your house. Just say, "Oh, I got to check an email real quick." Yeah, my boss. I got to send an
Yeah.
invoice.
We could meet here. I live in a really good spot. We have like the biggest park in Germany, and it's next to my house. So I could take a walk with her. I know you don't like walking, but Germans do. And I could take a walk with her and then say something like, "Oh, damn, it's getting cold. I have to get like another jacket. Uh, let's go upstairs really fast."
Um, yeah, dude. Just look if she's Look, it's not like you have that many dates going on. Just do your approaches and simultaneously go on this date. I mean, what's her dating situation?
My dating situation.
Her dating situation.
She said, so when we meet at like 10th of February, must be 10th of February, she said she's like single for 2, 3 or 4 weeks. And
She's
so
only been
she's
single
single.
for 4 weeks.
Yeah, so now she must be single for 2 months. But I have a good friend. He's into pickup, and I met him randomly on the street.
Mm-hmm.
And and he knows her because he approached her like 4 years ago, and she blocked him and stuff, and they didn't had anything. But he told me he saw her on the street like 3 or 4 weeks ago
Yeah.
with a dude, and the dude was shouting at her. So completely strange.
So she's talking to a lot of guys.
Maybe, yeah.
Who is the dude?
Maybe she has 7 guys. I have no idea.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Do you look at her IG stories?
Yeah,
Okay.
they're pretty clean.
Well, listen,
So
dude. She's not gonna be the one that you're gonna marry. Okay. So go, dude. I'm gonna give you the same advice, man. Go talk to other girls. If you knew how to,
yeah.
if you knew how to escalate in the club, you would know how to escalate in on the date. You go to a club, you can practice escalating on 20 girls. Like you're a math guy, right? Well, do you want to practice escalating on 20 girls or do you want to spend 4 weeks on one girl? Right? It's just so
Make any sense. I know this
well,
already.
it's
It does.
just
I have
so
to get more girls.
what like I said, I'm gonna maybe fly to Bangkok or fly to Vegas, man. Look, do you see my stories? All right. Last we pulled last Friday, right? The black guy. I don't know if you saw my stories, right?
Uh, no, I don't consume a lot of social media.
You don't look at my. I see you looking at my IG story. Anyway, we pulled last Friday, dude. But I'm just saying, like maybe you do need to fly to Vegas or Bangkok, whatever. If you like more night game, then come to Vegas. If you like day game, go to
Um,
Bangkok. So
yeah, maybe. Can you tell me the amount of time we would do day game? How
it'll be like
what do
10
you?
hours. It'll be like 8 to 10 hours a day. I mean, it'll be a lot.
How many days?
It just depends on how much you need. You tell me. So usually, like a standard weekend is like 2 days, but you tell me. It depends on how much you
Isn't
need, right? I have guys that pay me for a whole year. I had a dude. He
it?
paid me. He paid me 100,000. No, he paid me 100,000 for a whole year, to live in my house, and I gladly took that offer. But I
That
mean,
was
yeah, for you, I would just start out with just a group boot camp. 3K, not too crazy.
so for
But you'll probably approach like 100 girls in 2 days, so it's like a lot.
crazy shit, man.
But if you do six approaches an hour, right, times 8, that's 48, right? So 96 in 2 days. So you easily approach.
Oh man, I would love to, and I would love to fucking travel the world.
Yeah,
So
look, if you do 100 approaches and you get one date out of 10, or even if you get one date out of 20, right? That's 5 dates. every 2 days. I mean, that's a lot.
Yeah.
You got even at a 5% success rate, you're getting 5 dates every 2 days, right? So just think of it.
It's so crazy, man. I
Well,
can't
look at
afford.
Horatio, right? He's going on like 4 or 5 dates every single week.
Yeah,
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 he's doing pretty good. That's
yeah,
amazing.
yeah.
I believe it's also because of Bangkok or Thailand in general. I believe Germany's like also playing in hard mode here.
Good.
This,
Hard mode is good. Hard mode develops character, right?
yeah,
Yeah,
that's a point of view you can take. Yes.
yeah. Okay, yeah. So, like I said, just you gotta, yeah. I mean, there are specific strategies for this girl, but again, for you, you got to keep your eye on the macro
Mm,
game, the macro of like what you're trying to achieve long term, right? You got to think in terms of like, okay, over 1,000 approaches, where am I going to be? How, you got to think of it like this: how many dates with different women do I need to be to become good with game?
I have two
Not
goals. I would like to have like at least one time this experience with two girls in my bed. And I would
you mean a
like to have,
threesome?
yeah,
Okay,
and I would like to have in about, I'm 36 now, at
yeah,
least when I'm 40, I want to have like children and a family.
that's,
So
that's fine.
time is running. And that's not like crazy goals. And
It's not. Well,
but with a threesome, I believe I have to get way more dates. Way, 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 way more dates.
I mean, it just with threesomes, look, a lot of goals can be cheated just by like going somewhere easy, right? If you go to Colombia and you want to get it, right?
Damn, I really wanted to leave Colombia when it's so easy.
David can help you with the threesomes. Yeah, dude. I don't think it's that hard if you really want to make it happen, right?
Mike, how long did it take you to get good in game?
Um, 2 3 months to really get rid of approach anxiety. 6 months, I was like pulling. A year, I would say. Yeah, I mean, a year, I would say I'm pretty damn good, and then I started charging money 2 years in. So
Mm-hmm.
it should not look, man. It should not take that long. If you're doing the right amount of volume, it shouldn't take that long.
Have you done it like how much time have you invested at the beginning? Like
12 hours a week.
12 hours a week.
Yeah,
Well, it's okay.
it's not that crazy. I had a full time job. I had a full time job, 45 hours. Then
Well,
I was assisting for another company, another dating company. That was like 15 hours. So I was
mm,
working 60 hours. I still went to the gym 3 4 times a week,
mm.
and then the rest I was going out on the weekends. So it's completely doable, um, like with a full time job and just going out on the weekends, right? But I went out every single weekend for 100 weeks straight. I recorded every single night. I still have every single conversation I had um,
Oh,
in a folder. Like I can go back and listen to. I mean, my verbals have changed a lot, right? Like back in 2011, like I I didn't travel the world. I mean, I was just stuck in a small town, right? So, yeah, it was cool listen to your old footage, but if you went out every single week and you did 30 approaches, I think your approach anxiety would probably be gone by now. It's already been like the second month. So I do feel like, yeah, I do feel like you need in person coaching because you can't, like, I can't push you the same way online as I can in person, right?
yeah.
I can give you openers, I can reframe things, I can even wing you. So it just takes a lot of pressure off of approaching.
Um, Yeah, I cannot afford it right now because of this new business.
Okay, it's fine. Whenever you're ready. No rush.
But I would love to. And you say like 3K for a weekend or what?
Yeah, it's not that crazy.
It doesn't make sense to go to Bangkok for 2 days.
Well, no. What you would do is you take like 2 weeks off. You do the program on the front end, and then you go out by yourself after the program. That's
Yeah.
kind of like that's the goal, right? And then you're doing other things, right? Like you can go to like Phuket, you could do some day game. It's not like you make a vacation out of it, right?
Yeah,
So
that sounds like a good idea.
I
When
I'm
do
always
you think good time to do this? When would
the
be good
earliest you
season?
can do it.
No, I mean like isn't there any rain season or something like that in Thailand?
We're in the fucking malls, man.
More.
Yeah, the weather is not the biggest driver. Like the earliest you can do it is the best time.
Ah,
Time is always the rarest resource. It's not like it's not like we're fucking doing street game out in the open. You know what I mean? Like
maybe I,
Asia is
yeah.
all capitalistic. Like it's all malls and shops. You're not you're not uh, you're not walking on this ground level. You know.
Where do you think would be a good place for day game if I book a coaching with you? Bangkok or what,
Yeah,
Thailand or?
that's literally the only reason I live in Bangkok is so I can run day game boot camps.
Ah,
So
okay.
you don't like I've scoured the world. There's no if there was a better place, I would just live there. Like I live in the two best places to learn a game, Las
Mm.
Vegas and Bangkok.
Why is Bangkok so good to game?
Because they speak English, it's easy to get in, get out. They're not the people are nice and uh, I mean, well, look, where else would be? China is impossible. You don't speak Chinese. Most girls don't speak Chinese. Japan is very xenophobic, and it's not. It's fucking weird. Korea, they hate foreigners. Philippines is just like too low IQ. Every girl is just like fucking. Like it's a little grimy. I feel like Philippines a little grimy. Um, Taiwan's okay, but I don't think Taiwan's not bad. I think it's a little bit small, and there's a lot of geopolitical stuff going on right now. Vietnam is not developed enough, you know. So
What about
Thailand, right?
what about Latinas and South America?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. It's a look. So a lot of them don't speak English. It's potentially dangerous. Um, I don't think you're gonna learn as much. Like if you're just trying to get laid, okay. But okay, so I've been to Peru, Colombia, Chile, Brazil, uh, Costa Rica, Mexico, and Panama. Okay. Um, Colombia and Brazil are pretty easy, but Colombia is dangerous, and like I don't like the infrastructure. Like it's just they're. Here's the thing, like Latin America is very anti dating coaches. Okay, every dating coach that I know who fucking has been a dating coach in Medellin, they've had it's very corrupt. Okay, so on one end, a lot of girls there are like escorts and like they're semi pay to play, but there's a lot of like it's a love hate relationship with foreigners, right? They need the foreigners for the money, but a lot of men there fucking secretly hate the rich foreigners. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I can understand.
And it's a lot of corruption. Cops will try to extort you. You might get drugged. And to be frank, don't get me wrong. I like Latin America, but I don't think it's a place I would want to live and run programs. I don't want a fucking target on my back. You know what I mean? Like I have
Mm.
friends in Medellin where they've been targeted. Uh, Brazil is very anti-passport, bro. I mean, you could do it, but like it's not good if you're a dating coach and I'm putting out content. They're gonna be like, look at this fucking rich American, like trying to steal our women, but it's not good. Whereas like Thailand is more mellow. Like Asian people are not as like there's not that animosity, and also there's it's way safer, right? But also
What about,
like there's also baller Chinese people in Thailand. So what I like about Thailand is there's a lot of like educated Thai girls, and also there's Chinese girls, and there's like half Thai, half Chinese. So you can stay away from all that ghetto. You don't like the girls that most guys go get in Thailand. Like if you have game, you can completely avoid those. Like you just get like solid normal girls. You know what I
that
mean?
would be good.
So
What do you think about Bali?
I don't like Bali. I mean,
Is it any good for game?
I
Probably
don't really
not,
like
right?
Russian girls, and I don't really like Australians that much. Um, they have good physiques. I think that look, I think you should go to Bali if you want to like do 75% health and wellness and like maybe 25%, 30% game. Does that make
Hmm.
sense? But the girls that go to Bali, they're just like short term think they're just like wannabe online coaches. I don't know how to explain it, but you want like big cities and local demographics. Bali is purely a tourism country, a tourism place.
Yeah.
It's not a it's like Bali does not have a culture or a soul. It's straight up just beach clubs and fake Instagram places and gyms. So I was there in Bali for 2 weeks. Look, the clubs are okay.
Mhm.
The gyms are great, but it's not like a sustain. It's not like a real city. It's not like a real place. I don't know how to describe it. And like the fucking infrastructure's crap. I don't like the roads. It's just like I don't know. Just it's like
I
Thailand better. You meet more quality people too.
I have made a trip last year. Like I have no idea how to pronounce it, but I took models with me to Mallorca. They paid for that shit,
Mm-hmm.
and I have the next trip going on. It's like a high rocks camp.
Mm-hmm.
So I just rented a villa in Portugal for 5K for 8 days.
Okay. Well, if
And
you can spend 5K on a gym, you can spend 3K on a
yeah,
fitness.
now I'm
Or
thinking about maybe I can pull it off in Bangkok. So I have like 4 weeks in Bangkok
well,
and two
yeah.
weeks
Look, here's the thing. That
and
5K is gonna look. The 5K you can do a boot camp, and then the 2K you could easily spend way less than 2K to get a training regimen. So you can knock out both in one.
the 5K is just investment. We probably make like 14K and
Okay.
have like a profit or something like that. I may do it with some fitness coaches, friends.
Yeah.
So, but
So
I pull that off in Bangkok too, probably something like that.
I like it because I'm disciplined. I don't drink. I don't do drugs. I don't pay for play. I don't talk to shitty girls. So like in Bangkok is really good. I have good internet, high end condo, great gyms, great massage, like normal sports massage. So I can be super disciplined. Um, I don't know how to explain it. Like I get more walking done in Asia. I get custom made meals. I have a maid come every week. I have a personal assistant there. So it's really, yeah, it's just really good, man. I'm not even in Thailand for the women per se. I just
Hmm.
like I just like more of the environment. So um yeah.
I will reflect on that and see what I can do about Thailand.
But the only other thing I would say in Thailand is like if you need to make sure that if you're doing game, you're properly supervised and you're properly you have good influence and good role models. It's very easy for people to go to Thailand and just become a complete degenerate, too. Right? So
Why?
because there's a lot of temptations, man. It's cheap. It's like, why do I want to fucking spend 3K to learn game when you could just fucking pay women? You know.
Yeah, that's not.
So you got to make sure you have self control, right?
I want to earn
Yeah.
that. It doesn't make sense. I like this seduction thing. I like to earn that and
Yeah.
to play. So
Yeah.
that's nice. This is it's a nice game.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah,
a good experience.
it's cool when you like actually talk to girls that like that have IQ that you. I think a lot of these guys they go to Asia, they hook up with a girl, and then like there's nothing to talk about on the second date, right?
Crazy.
Whereas the girls I'm meeting in Thailand, they're getting their MBA degrees. They're like finance coaches and they're law school. Yeah, I think the Asian mindset is a little bit different, right? It's just like it's more about legacy and finding somebody that's equal. But yeah, I think I think you should still keep your place in Germany. Maybe just like go back and forth, but you also want to make sure you're still practicing game in your hometown. So, and that's what I like about my current situation. I do 2 months in Thailand and do 2 months in Vegas because I can't regress my skills. I still got to run boot camps in Vegas. I can't be like, oh shit, like I can only talk to Thai girls. Like I got to make sure I can talk to anybody.
Yeah.
Because ultimately, like, there's definitely more quality clients in America for sure. Like just guys that are wealthier, more serious about learning dating. Yeah, finding quality guys in Thailand that are willing to. It's what I said earlier, right? It's just like, why do I want to pay 3 to 10K to learn dating when I can just there's like fucking hundreds of prostitutes, right? So it's like yeah, they don't get it. These guys, they don't understand the value of like learning it, right? So all right, cool. So when am I gonna get the Meta glasses infields, man?
I'm going tomorrow to Hamburg, stay until Sunday, and I will take them with me. But it's
Th-
hard to to get this thing going when I want to approach. It's kind of stupid, to be honest. The GoPro would be way better. I believe you can put it on and walk around.
yeah,
I have no idea. This only records like 3 minutes, this Meta
that's
Glass.
more than enough for me to dissect. Day game is usually 5 minutes, anyways. So, all right, cool. Any other questions?
Yeah, one last question.
Mhm.
What do you think? How much money would I need to live in Bangkok?
Less than Germany. Well, listen, dude. I look. Don't don't even don't even think about moving somewhere unless you visited there like at least 3 or 4 times. Like before I got a condo in Thailand, I've been there 4 times already. I've already stay there months at a time. Me and David ran boot camps, so like I have a pretty good idea of like what the city is like, right? So I mean, you can get a condo for less than 1,000. I mean, I pay like 1,500, but it's like pretty high end. Like really high end condos in Thailand, one bedroom for like 2,000 USD. I mean, it's not cheap either. So
Well, it's expensive.
you can ball as hard or as little as you want in Thailand. That's all I can say. But you could probably get an okay one for like 700 if you don't want to pay that much. But the food's gonna be cheap, whatever. But this is what I would say. Like, this is what I come to learn. Despite the higher cost of living in America, I still earn way more money in America. Like I earn more in America, because of the people I'm surrounded with and the types of clients, I far out earn more than the cost of living. You know what I mean? So like, let's say the cost of living in Thailand is half the price, but I'm yeah. So just keep that in mind too, right? So unless your business is fully online, um,
Yeah.
I think
So
yeah, I think opportunities and making money, uh, there's just you can't really beat the U.S. You know, so yeah, it's just like you're not gonna find as many guys that are making 200-300K a year working in Facebook or Fang that really want to fix their dating in Thailand, right? You're gonna get a bunch of random dudes that a lot of them are brokies, but um, yeah, just look. I would say move to Thailand if you have clear career and fitness goals mapped out. Because if you meet a girl in Asia and like the girl just sees you're not doing anything, it's kind of unattractive too. You know what I mean? You're just a guy that's just chilling. You know what I mean? So a girl
there are
needs to.
many German older guys that go to Thailand, like old sex tourists.
It's like, what do you do all day? You know what I mean? Like, I gotta fucking work.
It's
You'd be quite,
boring.
yeah,
No goals in life. Crazy shit.
yeah.
No, I'm not like. Ah, Mike,
Hmm?
thanks a lot. I have to make day game and work on my goals. It's important for me. I have to get over this fucking approach, call it anxiety, and just execute. I'm not good at executing.
Well,
I'm
you're getting dates. You're getting some results, right?
I get some results, yes,
Yeah,
and that's because especially of you. So
yeah.
this girl I meet now, maybe she's not the one I will marry,
She
but at least
statistically will be very unlikely to be the one that.
but I have these dates because of the advice you gave
Yeah.
and remind me of what it's like, and it's nice. And now I have a better
Can,
skill set
can you try to do
available.
some night game? I think day game might be a little bit hard if you're going out by yourself. Just try to do some night game stuff.
I can do night game. Hamburg is perfect for that. It's completely perfect.
Just do night game, man. Do anything. It's better. Okay, well, cool. Yeah, looking forward to your audio if you have some next week. So,
Yes.
yeah, I'll be here till end of May, and then I'll probably go back to Bangkok in June.
Mm.
So, yeah,
You're
cool,
living the life.
dude. I'm working, man. Dude, when I come back to Vegas, I'm just wrecked. Like when I'm in Thailand, it's just yoga, gym, and like eating healthy and fruits. And then I come back to Vegas. I got all these boot camps lined up, and I'm just I'm going to bed at like 6 in the morning. I'm getting completely fucking wrecked.
I've heard this pickup industry, it's like um, all the dating coaches are fighting each other and stuff
Not
because
all of
there's
them. Not all
few
of them.
clients and it must be hard. And you have to deal
I don't
probably
fight with
with
anybody. Look, dude, I have the best niche. Okay, I'm the only Asian engineer dating coach with massive amounts of infields. Nobody like I don't have to fucking compete with anybody. Like any analytical dude who's like high IQ is gonna pick me. They're like, oh, he has my background. He's smart. He studied STEM, and he's got all these fucking footage, and he's got all these travel videos.
I
It's
had,
great, and I get the best clients. So
yeah,
like,
I had a wing 15 years ago.
mhm,
He's like an industry dude. He's now he wanted to be a dating coach all
mhm,
his life,
yeah.
and he's dating coach now. He calls himself Deepak Dating,
Oh, I know the Indian guy.
the Indian guy.
Yeah, that guy's
So
fucking weird.
he's he was weird all the time. So
He's
he
always
was
been
my
weird.
wing 2008 or shit. This was very
Yeah,
long time ago.
I'm
But
surprised you know
he
that
was
guy.
sex, and he's teaching Indian guys how to get laid.
Yeah, yeah, I know of him. Yeah, he's an interesting character.
It is.
No.
It is. He's a crazy dude, man.
Yeah,
I don't have
he's
any contact with him
cool. I
anymore,
did
but
a group call with him a couple months ago. So
crazy.
yeah, I think
Man,
he's still in Europe. But all right. Well, good.
he's
Cool. Let's touch base next week, and then if you have any questions, just send me a Telegram message or whatever.
thanks, Mike.
Cool.
Then until next time, bye bye.
All right. Talk to you later. All right. Let's answer some of the questions in the chat. Let's see here. Let's see here. What? Hold on. Let me make this bigger. Let's see here. All right. What is the difference between game and getting laid? Game for the fun of the hunt. Well, I mean, listen, man, getting laid is just getting laid, right? You can get laid without having a game, right? So if a girl just likes you and did all the work, if you're a really good looking guy, technically you don't need game. But I would just say for me, game is ultimately all the self development that goes into ultimately getting the girl that you want, right? That could be, verbals, that could be mindset, that could be inner game. Yeah, so you can get laid and not learn game. If you paid a prostitute in Thailand and you got laid, there was zero game involved. Conversely, you can run really good game and not get laid. Sometimes you can have the best conversation and connect really well with the girl, but she's not available or the logistics are really bad and you don't get laid. So those two can be mutually exclusive, right? Let's see here. What do you do when you lose that initial boost of motivation you get from starting something new or figuring out that you need to implement changes? Well, that's a good question. Yeah, a lot of people get discouraged when they start game. And this is something that you really need to think about before you start. Okay. Game is not something that you just start and it like you're not always improving. Game can be something where you start and it could actually hurt you. Okay. Because if you have negative reinforcement or you've had traumatic experiences or you're not getting results, that can actually hurt your confidence, right? Or you're just lazy, right? And you're not hitting the right amount of thresholds to get results. So I don't think everybody should get into game. And I don't think, I constantly see these guys that have been in the game for like 10 years with zero progress. And it doesn't take that long. You should see massive progress in like 3 to 6 months, So, yeah, before you start game, you should be like, am I willing to put in 15 hours a week? Am I willing to go out every single weekend? Am I willing to talk to 50 girls a week? Am I willing to get coaching or hang out with guys that are way better than me? If the answer is no, then maybe just keep playing video games. You don't have to learn game. It's not something that everybody needs to do. But there's nothing worse than a guy that like watches every live stream, knows every dating coach, and still sucks with women. You know what I mean? It's like, well, I would rather play video games than fucking watching dating coaches argue. So yeah. Ask yourself are you ready, and are you ready to go all the way? It's like, if you're a space rocket, do you have enough fuel? You don't want to load a rocket with half the fuel because then you'll just explode halfway, right? So before you get into pickup, you need to ask yourself, am I willing to get to go all the way? If not, maybe wait till you're more ready, right? Like I wouldn't expect somebody to start learning game halfway into med school. I mean, just finish that shit, make that money, and then hire me and I can fix you right away. Let's see here. Yo, you got any weekend boot camps? Yes, I'm free pretty much all of April and all of May. Hey, what's your can you text me your Instagram? Do you follow me on Instagram? Scrubs for deals. Send me a DM. All right. I got a decent amount of half a handshake from girls during day game after default. Hey, you're cute. What's your name? What usually causes this from an approach? So you're saying, uh, okay. I've had that. You know, a lot of Asian girls don't know how to fucking shake hands. Uh, I don't know, bro. You don't really need to focus that much. Just ask yourself, could you have done the opener with better delivery? And then also, here's the thing you got to understand about um, day game cold approach. Okay, so the longer you talk, the more the initial awkwardness goes away. Okay, so um, the second you open a complete stranger, that's where most of the uncertainty is going to be. Okay, so if you just continue to talk, let's say the conversation's 5 minutes in, 10 minutes in, she's not going to remember that the handshake was fucking weird, right? You got to understand, game is a lot like video game checkpoints. Okay. Does that make sense? So once you reach a checkpoint, the earlier things don't matter as much, right? You're playing, what's a good example? You're playing fucking Dark Souls, right? You beat the boss and you're now at a bonfire. Well, you know, the fact that you got whacked and you went down to 10% health doesn't matter. Okay. So you think of it like this, right? You open a girl, the handshake was fucking weird, right? Just plow through, just hit her with the cold reads, keep talking, talk about yourself, relate, associate, talk about what she's, you know, celebrating, talk about her fashion, talk whatever, right? Now you're 10 minutes in, get her Instagram, talk about her Instagram, um, you know, and then you guys exchange contact, show her some of your stories. By now, she probably forgot exactly how the handshake went down. And then fast forward the next day, right? When she adds, you know, she adds your Instagram back. And now you're looking at each other's stories. She's not going to go back like, well, you know, actually 4 days later, you know, 4 days in the past, the handshake was fucking weird, right? So the best thing you can do when things get awkward is you just keep moving along, just keep progressing, keep talking. And you know, it's like people generally remember the last part of the interaction. Okay. Or the best parts of an interaction. They're not gonna, you know, yeah, you usually, you know, it's kind of like you're dating a girl. Like she's gonna remember the ending or the breakup. She's not gonna remember that you took out the fucking trash like first month into the dating, right? So let's see here. Don't dwell. Yeah, dude. Like girls can be fucking weird, right? Like not every girls are awkward too. You know, you think about it. Like that girl is some dude's sister, right? They probably grew up in the same family. So if they're awkward dudes, there's awkward girls too. So you know, especially Asian girls, they're sheltered. They don't have social skills. They just like some girls have never been approached. They don't know what to do, right? They just you know, it's sometimes a good thing. You know, when girls are too confident, and then I'm scratching my head. You know what I mean? The girl's like, oh, well, like, you know, when girls are like calling me out, you know, like, oh, those are nice meta glasses, or girls are like, oh, you're a nice wingman. When I'm winging my clients, then it's like, you're like you're a little too socially savvy. Cool. Any other questions? Questions. I'm going to be filming some more reels. I think I have this weekend off. I have one or two boot camps in April so far. And then I think I have two boot camps in May. So, but yeah, I'm down to do boot camps every single weekend till I'm back in Thailand. I think April and May are really good weekends, good months for coaching. It's not too hot. you know, is spring season. It's not like 110-degree Vegas weather. So, any other questions, guys? All righty. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next video.